The Talking Socks. The author is Ida R. Yulia. The illustrator is Matahari, Indonesia, while the translator is Room to Read. Chapter 1. Why won't the rain stop? Peekaboo! Peekaboo! Tata said to her little brother. Rahel, look at me! Quack, quack, she said, and they both laughed. But when Tata and Rahel heard a big noise, zap, they stopped laughing. Mom, the thunder! It shocked me and Rahel. Come, let's go, Mom said. Remember to bring your umbrella, Ta. Tata walked toward the school. It was not far from her home. At the intersection, she met Hannah. Hannah, did you bring an umbrella? I brought a raincoat. Now my bag is so heavy. Ugh. A moment later, the rain poured down heavily. No! I'm all wet! Their school friends shouted as they ran across the schoolyard. Tata opened up her umbrella. Alongside Hannah, she rushed towards her classroom. Today, the fifth grade craft teacher said at the end of the school day, you will build something from ice cream sticks. We will make it with your dust buddy. Tata and Hannah used their ice cream sticks to make a pencil case. When the bell rang and the school day was over, they hadn't finished. The teacher asked them to finish their project at home. Hannah, you bring the pencil case, okay? Okay, Hannah said. And let's finish the project at my place, shall we? It was still raining heavily. Hannah's father came to pick her up. Tata rode with them to Hannah's house. On their way there, Tata and Hannah saw puddles of water everywhere. The flood and the red mud made the streets slippery. After finishing their pencil box, Tata went home. Thank you, she told Hannah's father. See you tomorrow, Hannah. Tata ran to her house, where Mom greeted her carrying Rahel. Without even changing her clothes, Tata ate her lunch hurriedly. While Tata ate, her mom was busy feeding Rahel. Mom, the street in front of my school was flooded. Really? Let's hope that the water won't reach our house. You know who likes water, Rahel? Tata asked. She held up her little brother's favorite rubber toy. This duck! Quack, quack. Chapter 2. Hit the sled drums. It's flooding. Tata played with Rahel from afternoon until evening. Come on, Rahel. Catch me. Catch me. Wait for me. Outside, the downpour continued. Suddenly, Tata heard a loud clap of thunder. Bam! The power went out. The house went dark. Ah! Rahel cried in his bedroom. Tata called Rahel when he ran out of his bedroom crying. Tata heard a faint sound from far away, but the downpour was so loud she could not tell what was making the tapping sound. Rahil, here let mommy carry you. Hush, don't cry. With mom's help, Tata turned on the emergency lamp in the living room. Tata took Rahil's favorite rubber duck toy and pushed its big belly. Rahil, listen. What's this sound? Quack, quack, quack. Hearing the quacking sound, Rahil stopped crying. He blinked his eyes. Quack, quack, quack. Now he started giggling. Tata's dad came into the house. Daddy is home! Daddy is home! Tata and Rahil shouted. Dad, what's that sound? Tata asked. I've been hearing it for a while now. What sound, Ta? As they listened, the sound became louder and clearer. Ah, that's the sound of a sled drum, Ta. Rahil ran toward the window and shouted happily. He liked hearing the sound of the sled drum. Daddy, who is hitting the sled drum? And why? Dad quickly picked up Rahil. It's a flash flood. The river is overflowing. And just then, brownish water flowed under the door and into the house. Tata! Dad yelled. Carry Rahil! He gave Rahil to her and rushed outside. Mom hurried to remove all plugs from the electrical sockets. She also tried to secure all the pieces of fabric that she had been sewing. Tata wanted to help her mom, but she was confused. What should she do first? She sat Rahil on the sofa. Rahil shouted cheerfully as he watched the water enter the living room. Water! Water! He cried. I want to play with water! Chapter 3. What should I save? Dad rushed back into the house. Tata, take Rahil upstairs. The water is flooding heavily. Tata picked up Rahil. Worried, she looked back at her mom and dad. We will come back for you too soon, Mom said. You are safe there, and now we need to secure our belongings. Tata put on a baby sling so she could carry Rahil up to the stair more easily. But when she tried to fasten her brother into the baby sling, Rahil wriggled to get down. Quack! Shouted Rahil. His rubber duck was being carried away by the water. Rahil chased the rubber duck. At the same time, Tata saw her school bag also getting carried away by the water. Her school books were in the bag. And no, the pencil case made from ice cream sticks. Mom! Dad! My bag! She yelled, but they couldn't hear her. Tata tried to reach the bag. She started to walk through the water that was rising in the living room. But before she reached the bag, the water had risen up to Rahil's hips, and Rahil was still chasing his rubber duck. No! Rahil! Tata slouched through the water to grab Rahil. She also managed to pick up a flashlight. Tata walked carefully up the stairs on her wet feet. She held Rahil close and prayed that they would not sleep. 1, 2, 3! Tata counted as she climbed the stair. Rahil wriggled in her arms and cried for his favorite rubber duck. Quack! Ah! 11! Tata reached the upper floor. She tried to catch her breath, but it was hard. She was scared. And then Rahil broke away from Tata. He ran to the stairs, calling to his rubber duck. Quack! 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 Tata quickly pulled Rahil away from the stairs. This made Rahil cry even harder. Tata felt overwhelmed, but she succeeded in dragging Rahil back to the bedroom. She closed the door tightly. Switching on the flashlight, Tata saw a pair of yellow socks on the shelf. Tata put her hands into the sock and moved them to resemble a duck's bill. Rahil! Quack! Quack! Surprised, Rahil stopped stared at her. Quack! Quack! The duck is looking for you, Rahil! Tata placed the switch on flashlight on a table where it would shine on her sock-covered hands. Look! There are the ducks! 2 of them, just like us. Quack! Quack! When he saw the shadows of 2 big ducks, Rahil stopped crying and screamed happily. Tata was busy telling Rahil a story when their parents opened the door. Mom brought an emergency lamp and a huge bag that broke in Tata's wet school bag. We can try dyeing your bag tomorrow, Dad said. And you did great today, Tata. Tata smiled. She lifted up her sock-covered hands into the air. When the flood receded, Hannah visited Tata. Their ice cream stick pencil case had broken during the flood, and Tata worried that Hannah would be upset. But Hannah was just happy that Tata and her family were okay. We can make another one, a bigger one, Ta. Hannah hugged Tata tightly. Tata and Hannah play with the dog sock puppet with Rahil. While they play, Hannah's father helped Tata's parents to clean up the rooms downstairs.